Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the spring season kickoff for Saturday Night Lights here in New York City. Saturday Night Lights began several years ago with one gym in New York City that was closed on Saturday night. And together, a whole bunch of partners, law enforcement and all the city agencies got together and said, you know, the one thing for sure in this city is that a gym should never be closed on Saturday night for kids in this city. So it started with one gym. And now, tonight, we have 106 gyms. Thanks to Mayor Adams and all the partners, 106 gyms across this city. They're filled with all programs from karate to soccer to volleyball, flag football, basketball, every program that you can imagine. There are 106 lights, Saturday Night Lights across the city. And it's now my honor to introduce the mayor of New York City, the Mayor Eric Adams.
Thank you. Why don't we're gonna do this a little different. Why don't y'all come over here? They don't need to see your backs. They need to see. Come turn this way. Get right in front of us, so they can see. They can see what all of this is about. You know, and I just want to thank the borough president Gibson. I want to thank this entire team here. And you know, we have been so reactive and engaging between police and our young people. This proactive approach is just so important. And when you look at the fact that these young people, when they meet a detective, a sergeant, an inspector, a lieutenant, as a matter of fact, why don't we get our law enforcement folks over here also? Because this is it's together. Together we are going to obtain this. Come on, Lil, come on, get in this picture. You know, community affairs, all of you should come in and be a part of. Come on, Sarge, come on over here. Come on, bring those officers over. You know, we don't really lift up enough. When you look at these, the sergeant, the police officers, the lieutenant, the inspectors, when you look at them, the only thing people come to mind is, okay, they're the individuals going out there fighting crime. And that is just so not true. They watch many of these young people who are being denied basic services, and it hurts them. It hurts them. They don't like placing a handcuff on a young person. Trust me. And when they're able to do programs like this one, they're able to foster relationships with these young people. They're going to now view police officers differently because of this proactive approach. And we need to fund more programs like this. As a borough president, I did the extended use program because we have these beautiful schools where at 7 a.m. we say welcome in, and at 3 a.m. we say get out and don't come back until tomorrow. It makes no sense. Why can't our children use these gyms? They should be able to use these gyms on a weekend. They should be able to use pools, classrooms, locker rooms. It belongs to them. And when you foster this relationship, somewhere in here is a sergeant, a lieutenant, a captain. Now they are viewing law enforcement differently. And this is what we want to do. Intervention and prevention. And whenever I say that, it's ignored. No, it's not about locking people up. It's about placing them on a pathway so they don't have to do a crime in the first place. And that is what is at the heart of this administration. Because I was one of them. When I came in and saw people who were doing karate, I said, us. That's how we greet each other. That's how we greet each other. You know, playing ball, interacting. This is what we need to do. These students and young people, that's who I was. That's why I could identify with this. And we have to keep them safe. We're clear on that. 3-year-old babies won't be shot in this city. We're very clear on that. And we're not going to apologize for protecting our young people. They should not leave here and have to deal with gun violence. It's unacceptable. And we're not going to make excuses for people who choose to shoot 3-year-old babies. Last week, we had a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old shot while standing with their parents. So we're going to create safe spaces for our children, but we're going to be serious about those that bring violence. That's it. And whomever wants to criticize what I'm doing, that's just noise. I have to protect the children and families of this city, and I'm going to do it. And I'm not listening to any noise from people that don't know what it takes to do so. We can do this as you're doing it here, and I thank you for what you're doing. This is a great program. It's Saturday Night Lights. Instead of our children out on Saturday night in unsafe environments, we are creating a great safe environment. DICED, the local CBO, the police department. This is the partnership that we want and what we need in this city. And so I'm happy to be here to walk through. We have 106 going on throughout the city right now. The police commissioner's out at a few. I wanted to come up here in the BX because I love the Bronx. You know, I'm just a Brooklynite, wish I lived in the Bronx. You know, so listen, we want to thank you, and I want to turn it over to the borough president. But thank you, all of you, for what you're doing, the partnership that we are creating. This is how we're going to create the symbiotic relationship that we need. So, borough president, then you can turn it over to the CBO, and then we'll open up to any questions they have.
Hello, everyone. Boys and girls, good to see you today. You look good. I am Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson, and I am one of the biggest fans and supporters of Saturday Night Lights. Last summer, when we launched this program, we had a vision to create access and opportunity for all young people, opening up 100 school buildings, PALs, Saturday night, basketball, baseball, volleyball, karate, bringing young people together all across the 5 boroughs. And now, as we continue to talk about Saturday Night Lights and its great success last year, we want even more sites this summer. We want to make sure, young people, that all of you have a place to be, a place to have recreation, a safe space. We want to give you the opportunity so you understand that all of you are the next generation of leaders. This is about all of you to be anything and everything that you want to be. You want to be the next basketball player, the next baseball player? Well, come here to Saturday Night Lights. And we have a great staff that will help you, that will support you, so that you can be a good team player, but you can also be a good leader. This partnership with the NYPD, the District Attorney's Office, the Police Foundation, Department of Education, the Housing Authority, DYCD, this did not come easy. There were people that didn't believe we could do this. But when you understand that this is about the next generation of leaders, this is not about reacting every time we have a shooting, but this is about going in to do preventative work, loving on young people before there's a shooting, giving them access. And that's what Mayor Eric Adams is all about. And in addition to Saturday Night Lights, y'all, we're not stopping there. 100,000 summer youth employment jobs for our young people. We can't just talk about this work, but we have to be about this work. We have to be about action and putting money where our commitment is. Summer bridges, summer enrichment, Compass, Sonic, summer camp. Young people, it's all yours, and we can't wait for all of you to explore these opportunities. So I'm grateful, and I want to say to our brothers and sisters in the NYPD, Inspector Galatelli, the 40 Precinct, Community Affairs, our YCOs, NCOs, each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for believing in our young people. Thank you for not giving up on all of the possibilities that our young people present. They are the next generation of leaders. So thank you, Mr. Mayor, for always coming to the Boogie Down Bronx. And now I want to turn it over to our community partners running the Saturday Night Lights program. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. On behalf of Aspira of New York, on behalf of Aspira of New York, it is our great honor to have Mayor Adams, Borough President Gibson joining us today. And it's our privilege to be able to offer this program in partnership with DYCD NYPD and the DA's office, and really allowing our young people to have a safe space, to be able to have fun and be active. So thank you so much for joining us. To our young people, thank you so much for being here and for allowing us to continue to build on our communities. Have a great afternoon.
Any of our other partners? Okay, so we're going to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm, yeah.
You can bounce, y'all. Whenever you get in the bleachers.
Huh?
Whenever you get in the bleachers.
They need bleachers? Let's get them. We're going to make sure we get them. Yes, brother.